Hello, this is Player Select. I play video games and watch movies, and I'm gonna help you decide what to watch next. Um, I want to talk about season one and season two of Hell of a Boss today, because honestly, one of my favorite shows. I think it's better than anything any of the companies put out, and it just being by one person, Vinci Pop, is impressive with what they've been able to do. Season one, honestly, really good. Like honestly, finding their footing. So there's like some things that like, does that work? Does that work? Like there's like some things you're just like, but overall, really good. Like episode, the pilot. Yeah, I think it released a couple days after the Has Been Hotel pilot. But instantly I was more in love with these characters than I was in the Has Been Hotel um, show. Because it's just like imps, everyday life, just trying to do their job. And their job is, of course, assassinating clients. Like, it's like, oh, well, yeah, I have this job. Like, can you go assassinate this asshole for me? It's like, oh, of course. Like, we'll just hop into the living world and we'll kill him for you. Really interesting premise, really neat. Um, Obviously, like if you found my channel, you've probably seen the show, but it devolves more into like more of like a ongoing thing instead of like, oh, like monster of the week or case of the week or hit of the week. So like, season one is dealing with like Blitzo, like you know the characters, you have Blitzo, you have Millie, Luna, um, Moxie, like as like the main cast, and then you have like side characters like Stolas was started out as like a side character, and then like he moved into like a more prominent role throughout the show, as like I don't know if you call him like not really like a love interest in like the first season. That's definitely more towards the second season, but um first season really good. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Second season, this is the more recent one. um Really good. Honestly, no notes. There's some episodes where I'm just like, man, like it's kind of weak, kind of flat. They released shorts during this time, so like I really do like the shorts. My favorite short is probably like the one with the penguins, the slurring penguins. I do like that short. I hope the penguins come back because they are, yeah, crazy. There's like one with a goat. And it's like a cult the lamb callback. Cause like the goat ends up being like this cult leader at the end of it. It's really good. Um, but main topic of today is that they just released the season finale of season two, episode 12. Because last episode, we got like the whole like thing with like Stolas saving um Lizzo from execution, and in doing so, he lost his royalty. Um, like for 100 years. So now he has to live as like a commoner. Well, now it's like Blitzo trying to help Stolas um adapt to commoner lifestyles, and it more deals with like Stolas like want to talk to his daughter. Well, he can't talk to his daughter because like like Octavia is keeping the phone away from her. Well, then she finds some pills and she's gonna bring them back to him to turn to be happy pills, because like now she thinks that the only reason he ever tolerated them was because of those pills. And it's so sad because like he cares for her, but like she doesn't trust him anymore because like he already lied, say that he would never leave her, and now she thinks that he lied about that, and now that he left her on purpose. It, so now we have um like Stola like just distraught because now he can't see his daughter for like 100 years, or what he thinks. I mean, and Millie, so like that's like his whole thing. This is like he's just breaking down because like he's like, what has he done? Like, why did he do this? Like, he doesn't understand until towards the end of the episode, like when like he sees that Blitz like truly does care about him this time, and like now he has saved his life. Like he has saved, um, like Blitz has now risked his life to save Stolas, just like Stolas risked his life to save Blitz. And then they go on this hit, and it's these two guys that cheated on this woman that is now dead, um with another guy, and like it's like and his two daughters, and like it's kind of shadowing like and it's very obvious, like they show it, and then they show like it shadows like Blitz and Stolas and Octavia and Luna, um and Luna, like, is finally like seeing him as like a father and calling him dad instead of just Blitz or whatever. So like, like she finally like sees him. Luna gets a new transformation in this episode. We knew that she could transform into like a human, but now she's like transformed like to like an actual like hellhound. So that was sick. So Millie, we find out, is now pregnant with Mox's child. Not really sure how that works because I thought they were only like, I thought she was like pegging him, but like that's a whole different subplot. Like in like episode 1, it's a whole thing. So the main plot is that like it's just helping Stolas adapt, but like Stolas, when you're rich all the time, like you have people waiting on your hand and foot, like you don't do much besides, well, I guess he didn't really do much other than just kind of hang around the palace. So, I mean, I guess he didn't really have much to do. There's this really cute scene like where like Blitz cooks him breakfast, but like he doesn't really know what he eats, so like he just cooked a whole bunch of everything. It's like, oh, there's some eggs here, and then like he's like, oh crap, that's cannibalism, isn't it? For you, isn't it? It's just like, oh, that's cute little scenes like that. But then there are some heart wrenching scenes, like when like I mentioned, like when he tries to go and talk to Octavia, like that. Oh, it hits you like right here, and then like Millie is like so like scared, like like she doesn't want to tell anybody, and like so now we gotta see where that leads, because like she's like, because like she looks at like Moxie, she's like, I love you, right? And he's like, yeah, of course. And then like like she doesn't tell him, like she calls her sister, and like um her sister, she's like, oh man, like I hope like like I need to talk to you. Are you alone? So she steps outside, and like and like one thing I see, like not like nobody brings this up, like so like the male imps, they have like longer segmented like segments of white and black. So it'd be like white, black, white, black, and then the females, they have like a little bit of white and then a lot of black, little bit of white, a lot of black. So like nobody else brings this up, but like they're actually like trans characters in the show. Like Millie's sister is trans, like because like you can see by the horns, there's a lot of white, a little bit like a lot of white, a lot of black, a lot of white, a lot of black. But then on other females, you see a little bit like I just explained, a little bit of white, a little bit of, like a little bit of white, a lot of black. So that's actually interesting that they like like no one else brings that up, and I just find that interesting. Um, especially like because like I've seen like videos you get like hate online from like trans people, like that's a whole other thing. But I always find that interesting. But there is one scene. It just like it was. Like I know it's gonna break the internet. Like I'm pretty sure Rule 34 is gonna have a field day with it. Is when they finally like kiss, and like it's not made as a sexual innuendo. It's not made as like some crude joke. It's not made as, no. It's like it is genuine like love between the characters, because they don't make any joke about it. Like it's just they just kiss because like like they're proud, and like man, seeing Stolas just beat the fuck out of what is his name, the Frostbird. I hate him so much I don't even get over his name. Alir, Adelaire, something like that. It's some weird. It starts with an A, but seeing him just be like, eventually, like he was just yelling like, oh yeah, everything you did is because of you. You did this. Like, I was like, just hit him, please, punch him, like just dig, like just please, just. And he did, and I'm like, oh my god, it was so cathartic just seeing him get the absolute fuck beat out of him. Oh my god, I have never loved a scene more. I had to watch that about 10, 20 times, like just to get like the cart, like just get the cathartic feeling of just being like, finally, someone has done something about this unsufferable bird. Like Physiago. I think that was the bird. I think it was his name from last episode. Like when like he was like trying to stand up, and like he was like sticking it to sticking him to him, like last episode. He's like it's like trying to be like a attorney for him, but like it's hell. No one's gonna actually. Which there's a ton of lawyers down there. I'm surprised like he didn't get one, but like I said, it's hell, so no one really cares. But man, but yeah, season 2, episode 12, really good. Definitely watch it. Watch the whole series if you haven't. My thoughts, like I said, I'm just gonna be here rambling. I could repeat the same point 20 times. I won't know. I'm just trying to make, something for people to enjoy if they enjoy it. Anyway, point is, season 2, episode 12. Watch it. It's great. Watch the whole series if you haven't seen the series.